Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to hop on and show you a video of the ceramic egg cooker. This item here is one that I use about 4 times a week. I use it mainly at work because it's convenient and easy for me to use to make eggs and to have a healthy breakfast. So I'm going to show you how what I put in mine for ingredients and how really super easy it is to make an omelet. So what I put in mine is I put, of course I could do 2 eggs usually, but today I'm going to do 2 eggs and 1 egg white. I add some spinach, bacon bits, cheese, and that's it. So I'll show you how super easy this is. So you do everything in here. You don't have to have a separate bowl. So you can make the whole thing in here. You can do all egg whites, you can do all eggs. This holds up to 4 eggs, probably 4 whole eggs. So I'd imagine you could do more egg whites if you like egg whites more than you like whole eggs. Oops, that was all okay. That's 2 whole eggs, and I'm gonna do an egg white. All right, I'll rinse my hands a little bit. Just weird like that. Keep my hands somewhat clean from the egg stuff. All right, and then it doesn't matter what order you put it in. This is already rinsed. So they say on the bag. I probably should rinse it again, but I don't. Just put your, usually just do like a handful. And then I grab some bacon bits. I like these. I don't know if you guys all have, Costco seems to be everywhere, but really delicious, and they last quite a long time. So put some bacon bits. I don't really do too much bacon. I prefer real bacon cooked in the oven, but then I'm gonna do some cheese. Just do like a little, just depends on how much you like the ingredients. Some times I like it cheesier than others. Okay, and then you've got all the ingredients in there. Can't see the eggs because they're at the bottom. And then I take it and I just get it in here and scramble it up. It's not hard to do at all. And the fork, it will scrape a little bit of the ceramic, but it's not really that big of a deal. So like I said, you can hold, you could use up to 4 whole eggs. If you're doing all egg whites, I would imagine you could probably add 1 or 2 more to it. All right, so that seems to be pretty good. All right. So then I put my lid on, and this has a little hole for venting. And I forgot to mention that the silicone wrap is to prevent your hands from burning when you take this out of the microwave, because it will be pretty hot. Depending on how long you cook yours, you may need to use a towel to take it out because it will be hot. So I'm gonna put this in for, I usually do 45 seconds the first time. Everybody's microwave differs, so you'll know once you play around with it how long you need to cook your eggs for. I like mine firm. I don't like them runny. A little bit, soft is okay. But one thing that I really like about the egg cooker is that the eggs come out very fluffy. They're not, when you cook them in a pan, they can crisp up a little bit, which is fine. I like that too. But I like when they're super fluffy, and then, oh my gosh, they just taste so good. I wish you guys could have some right now with me. But if you order one of yours, they're actually reasonably priced. They're $16, and gonna last you a really long time for sure. And then after the 45 seconds, then what I do is, as you'll see, I will scramble it again. And okay, it's beeping. Let me just tilt this up a little bit. All right, let me grab this. And all right, so that's what it looks like, still runny. Hopefully you guys can see. So I'm just gonna stir it up again just to mix it. It's just kind of how I do it. Everyone might be a little bit different, so I'm probably maybe cook it, right away. So I'm gonna put it in for another 45 seconds on high. and then we will be all done, and I'll show you exactly what it's gonna look like. I like to add salt and pepper on after it's cooked. Actually, I've never tried that during the cooking process. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna rinse my fork real quick because I have 2 forks there and used them both to stir. So I don't know, I'm really kind of weird about eggs and raw. I don't know. I'm sure I'm probably fine if I ate off of that, but I'd rather not. Or maybe I'm not fine. Anyhow, like I said, you can put whatever ingredients you want. In that I've only cooked one at a time. Well, I only use it really for myself at work. So I've not made it for more than just myself. All right, so let's see what, and it's actually really not too hot. The microwave I use at work, for whatever reason, you know, I think I need to put that in. Every microwave, like I said, is different. This one I've done here at home a couple of times, but this isn't as cooked as I like it. So I'm gonna put it back in for about another 20 seconds. Because like I said, I don't like it running at all, any kind of liquid. So with that being said, like I was saying at work, the microwave I use there, I can do 50 seconds and then I do 40. But here at home, for some reason, you know, the microwave's a little bit different. It doesn't. I think that was the. Sometimes the lid will pop off during the process, which can be kind of startling. So it did, because it was telling me I was probably doing it too long. And this is the fun part of videos, because you just don't know how it's going to turn out. But anyhow, so I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like when it's cooked. Okay, so, oh my God, this looks so yummy. Ooh, look at that. So now I will tell you, this is 2 whole eggs and an egg white. I mean, this is big. I am definitely going to be full. And this is all I'm going to need to eat with like a piece of fruit. How good does that look? Yummy. Anyway, this is probably one item that I sell the most because everybody, I don't know, it just, I love it, and so people want to try it, and when they get it, they love it. So I hope you love it too. Enjoy.